All right. Shalom, everyone. Peace for those who love peace, and no peace for the wicked, the Lord said. I hope my voice coming good for you and hear me uh, very well. Uh, Again, we will cover, the news, whatever news we have. Uh, some of it is good, some of that is not. You know, but this is war, and war come with bad and good. Actually, war always come with bad. I mean, it's war, right? So we will see what we will start with. First of all, for sure, the enemies of Israel, Potato Khamenei is dead. And here I see in front of me, when they announced that he is dead, the guy was crying like a chicken.
Imam Khamenei drank the sweet, pure draught of martyrdom and joined the supreme draught of martyrdom. Imam Khamenei drank this announcement on state TV. Imam Khamenei drank the sweet, pure draught of martyrdom.
What a fake cry. So he will not lose his job. Anyway, the important is that it's obvious that the Iranian regime, they are like losing heavily. The American and the Israeli, they are demolishing everything in their way. Now we have a missile yesterday fell down after we finished at synagogue, actually, destroy a synagogue and a bomb shelter. And I think there was a mistake here. I think there is a wrong calculation for the missile. They thought he will fall down out of the little village, you know, but it did not. It fell down on the village. So this is why they did not shoot it down. So there's 9 people get killed today, and 1 woman killed yesterday. Total is 10, and there's many are injured. However, this is war, and war without casualty is amazing. So it's impossible. Uh, Now the news saying that the Iranian they offer to speak to Trump again, and Trump is not a person you can trust much about what he will do tomorrow. I mean, this guy is exactly a big boy. He might say tomorrow, "Okay, let us talk." You know, I hope he will not do that because that will be a stupid mistake of him. It might cost him a lot. You start a job, finish it. Otherwise, there's no point of this talk. I mean, they are talking to you for the last year. They are playing games, obviously. And if you stop now, you will not be able to attack again. You cannot just keep attacking and come back. This is the American will not like it too. Uh, so it might be, I don't know. He is saying he will talk to the Iranian. It's just a diplomatic way to say we will see, but he don't mean it. It might be just to take a pressure from him. Say, see, I am, I'm not for war. All what I want is negotiation. But and now look like we did beat them, so they will agree to negotiate with us. This is Trump. Now the Israeli they have different approach for the whole thing. The Israeli they want to finish the regime, and they will not accept. Uh, they will not accept Trump to do what he is saying. It might happen, which means negotiation again. So everyone, and if this happens, that will break the line together, which means the American and the Israeli will not fight in side by side no more. And this is something Israeli should expect from Trump anytime because this is Trump. You know, uh, he have his own way to do things, and he always betray his friends. That's not like nothing new. I know many people will not like to see the word betray, but he do that. He don't care what you think. He do as he wish. He don't care for something called the friends or that's it. I want to do this. You have to follow me. I don't follow you. So today, the Iranian, they were able to hit, actually, maybe this is from yesterday, a base in Kuwait, and 3 US soldiers get killed, and, few others are injured. However, whatever happened, the Israeli and the American in the last 24 hours, I mean, we just started, they destroyed, I mean, the Navy is almost is gone, you know. The headquarters of Iran, there's no headquarters for the leaders. It's gone. The head of the intelligence, the Department of Defense. I mean, everything is burned. Everything is down to ground. And this was a speech by the Israeli. Let me share it with you. Israeli commander about what's going on right now. Let us see here. Let me know if the sound is coming good from your side, please.
Supreme leader of the Iranian terrorist regime said,
Is good?
Khamenei stood at the head of the Iranian regime that pursued the destruction of the state of Israel and the destabilization of the West. Day after day, since 1989, Khamenei not only called death to Israel, he acted on it. He built a massive ballistic missile program, over 3,000 surface-to-surface ballistic missiles, and plans to expand it to 8,000. He moved toward nuclear weaponization, fight international agreements, and mobilized an army of proxies across the Middle East. Yesterday, operating in close coordination with our US partner, action. In the largest aerial operation in the history of the Israeli Air Force, close to 200 aircraft operating in parallel, Khamenei's rule came to an end, along with other key Iranian leaders of the war machine. I want to emphasize, we are fighting against a terror regime, not against the brave Iranian people that live under the rule of this vicious regime. Operation Roaring Lion continues. Overnight, we continued to strike ballistic missile launchers, aerial defense systems, and key regime targets. Iran showed yet again that they deliberately target civilians. Iran fired hundreds of missiles, not just toward Israel, but the entire Middle East. We are acting now for a safer region, for today and for the future. I want to express my deep gratitude to our US counterparts for the firm partnership, confronting a shared threat to regional and global security. Together, our combined capabilities are stronger than ever.
Well, this is looked like a propaganda video. Nothing much serious about the news. In wartime, everybody have his own propaganda. So those who support Iran, like this account, very well-known account in Twitter, a filthy man. I don't know if he is real, but I'm suspecting that he's an Iranian Muslim. He live in Iran. He was Jackson, Hinkle, whatever. He claimed to be an USA. But anyway, he is happy that Iran is fighting. If he live in Israel, USA, this guy should be arrested because, in American law, anyone who support our enemy was fighting, killing our soldiers, he's a traitor, and he should sentence to many years. So I don't know if this account is a real account or not. If anybody can check it out, and maybe we can, report him for FBI or even CIA. Yeah, I'm assuming that this is an AI video claiming that the Iranian, they are shooting in the sky and the people supporting them and they are happy, shouting Allahu Akbar. But we know that the sky of Iran is doomed. The headquarters of the Iranian regime is gone. They don't have headquarters no more. Department of Defense, intelligence. Allah Akbar. Yeah, I can tell this is a repeated voice. You know, it's an AI. Yeah, this is a propaganda time where everybody, you know, say whatever he wants. But there is videos where it's clearly showing the Department of Defense in Iran is totally become dust. You know, literally become dust. This is a Muslim Iranian. This is a Muslim from Iran, but he live in Michigan, as I understand. Look what he is saying here. Is recorded by Memory TV.
Allah wa inna ilayhi raji'un. To God we belong and to Him we shall return. The pure soul of Sayyid Ali Khamenei returned back to its Lord as a martyr, like Imam Hussein alayhi salam, and joined his grandfathers and all of the prophets and the best of prophets, Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, and his progeny, the Ahlul Bayt alayhi salam. May Allah raise their ranks in paradise and shower them with mercy. However, Trump did a huge mistake by killing our beloved leader, Sayyid Ali Khamenei. He thought that by killing him, he's going to make the believers submit and make them hopeless. However, we're going to continue on the path of Sayyid Ali Khamenei. We're going to hold his blood, his ideology. We're going to learn it and teach it to our children and grandchildren.
This is a guy who is now supposedly a professor in Michigan, Detroit. His name is Professor Ali Akbar. He's a teacher. Dearborn Henry Ford Community. I can share the link with you. You can share it with the FBI so we can send him to where he belongs. All right. Obviously, this guy, he might even go and kill some people around him. You can tell he's very angry. This is a very dangerous person to stay inside the state. This is the link. I just gave it to you. If you can share it to the FBI, you know, they should know about him. All right. This is a very dangerous person to let him live in the state. And if he is a citizen, you should start the procedure to strip him from his citizenship. Again, anyone who joined the army of enemy, he praised the leader of an enemy. He is an enemy and he is not a citizen. And he have no rights to stay in this country. Yeah, you see, very filthy. You can tell how upset he is, you know, the unbeliever, and, you know, he's a scumbag, a piece of shit.
Inna lillahi wa inna ilayhi raji'un. To God we belong and to Him we shall return.
You will return, just wait, don't worry. Yeah. As long you are doing jihad, why you don't do jihad, you coward son of Muta? Huh? You're coming to USA, go. Who's holding you? Huh? Jihad in the video?
The pure soul of Sayyid Ali Khamenei.
The pure soul of this piece of shit? You have a pure soul too? Just squeeze it.
Returned back to its Lord.
He returned back to his Lord. Which his Lord is Satan?
As a martyr, like Imam Hussein.
I know, like Hussein, yeah. All of you are a piece of shit, you and Hussein.
Salam, and joined his grandfathers and all of the prophets and the best of prophets, Prophet Muhammad, peace be.
Sure, he is the best of the prophet. His penis never functioned. He could not have kids. And his God, he sent him a dish of shish kebab to make his penis function. And when it functioned, it shoot nothing, blank, like blank, blank, blank. And he's the best because he's an episteme file. He's the founder of it. He is the pedophile. I mean, the best for sure. I mean, we can't make a comment about what you are saying. Nobody can even question it.
Upon him and his progeny, the Ahlul Bayt alayhi salam.
Yeah, the progeny, you know, progeny. If the guy cannot even have kids, how progeny, you idiot? What's wrong with you? If the guy could not have babies, what do you mean he's a progeny?
May Allah raise their ranks in paradise
May Allah raise their rank. He did not raise them yet. Why? He's waiting for improvement of economy.
and shower them with mercy.
Shower them with mercy. Like what kind of mercy, Manur?
However, Trump did
Trump, you made a big mistake, Trump. What you would do
a
about
huge
it?
mistake by killing our beloved leader, Sayyid Ali Khamenei.
Yeah. What are you going to do?
He thought that by killing him, he's going to make the believers submit.
That's deep. You son of Muta, don't you take an oath when you took your citizenship, when those stupid Americans give you citizenship? You submit. I was doing taqiyya. Sorry, I don't mean it. In case you do not know, we are Shia. We practice taqiyya in everything. Even when we speak to our wives. We are taqiyya nation. They made a big mistake, to make the believer submit. You will submit like a cow. Already you are kissing his ass to stop the war. Let us talk, please.
And make them hopeless. However, we're going to continue on the path of Sayyid Ali Khamenei. We're going to hold his blood, his ideology. We're going to learn it and teach it to our children and grandchildren.
Yeah. All right. So this is from Memory TV, and you see, you know, this is who they are. This is why we should not give any citizenship for someone he believes in Islam, because any one of them, they believe that you are an enemy. You know, any Western country give a Muslim citizenship is a stupid decision. It doesn't matter how nice, friendly he think or you think he is. All right. Let us see. No, those Iranian girls are making party. I cannot join such a party. Is that how girls were in dance? Oh boy. Let us mute the. What the heck is that? You know, this is because the guy he died. So what you would do if he? Anyway, that's weird. So they heard that he is dead, so they are celebrating his death, as you see here in the top. When they heard that the news that Khamenei death, Iranian girls celebrated by dancing, which is a crime under Islamic regime. For sure, it's a crime. Yeah, bad a crime. I mean, you can tell how much those Iranians, they care for Islam. Well, look what they are wearing. I mean, they are very, very Islamic, you know, extremely Islamic. I mean, it's obvious, isn't it? The Iranian people, just wait. If the regime collapses, and I hope so, what will happen? All right, this is the son of the Khamenei. Okay, hold this. Let's see what is the. This guy, he become the new supreme leader for Iran. This is him, the one they hire him as a caliphate for the supreme leader. He is born in 1959, but obviously he was able to reach such a rank. What that means, he is a very, actually what I heard that he was in Lebanon training Hezbollah, so he's a very, very bloody criminal, and he have history of a blood in his hands as usual. Okay. Let's see here. People, they are posting this this one from Sky News. I think all of you know this lady from Sky News. She is always against the left. She made a statement about the death of Khamenei.
Editorial with this message to the late Supreme Leader. Hedar Sag, Hak Besadet, Besuz to Jahannam. Throw it.
Couldn't have put it better myself, Rita. James, don't you agree? I mean,
She said to him in Iranian, it looked like she's an Iranian, I don't know. She said to him, "You are a son of a whore, and you go to hell." All right. She said that in the Iranian language. I thought she is from India or Pakistan or something, but looked like she speaks Iranian. I don't know. Yeah. Maybe she learned those words just to say it for them. I don't know. But anyway, the new supreme leader. Let us see how many hours will live before he go to. Another news. Maybe you do not know what happened. Ahmadinejad is dead too. Do you remember Ahmadinejad? Who remember Ahmadinejad? The one who want to debate who? I forgot. I think George Bush about Islam. This guy is dead too. He been cooked. Yeah, he was killed by Israeli strike. She's from Iran? Oh, okay, I thought she's from Pakistan or from India or something. All right. Anyway, this guy is gone too. You know, he became shish kebab. Let us see what else we have. All right, let us see. Go here. I saw some explosions is really massive in Tehran. Like really scary. I mean, like they are burning the ground. Yeah, look at this one here. Let us see. Where is the one? Tehran. This woman, her name is Bushra Sheikh. I don't know if she live in USA or not, but obviously she is a very wicked woman. She is posting a lot of posts to support Iran, and they are claiming that this video is new supporting Iran. I don't think so, but this is what I said. This is the chicken of Iran. Ali. They are shouting murder. All of those, mostly, they can be like their family are employed by the government, and they tell them today you have no work, you go in the street and you this. We know how those regime function, you know. Most of people, they have no freedom to do anything except what they've been taught to do. Let us see what else. This is. But it's obvious that the Iranian, they are really, really screwed up. Let me show you the Iranian follower, the supporter of the regime, they are crying. Let me show you this one. You might be feel touched, like, you know, maybe you start supporting them too. Because the Khamenei is dead. The camera on me. The camera is on me. Come on, you have to cry if you don't want to lose your job. This remind me of you know, if when the president of Korea, North Korea, he died, you know, there's a guy who was not crying, and the camera, he saw the camera on him, he started crying right away, you know. Ah, Lord have mercy. Oh, yeah. There is some videos like about thousands of young men and women being killed by the Iranian regime. Um, the Iranian supporter of the regime did not cry for them, but they cry for one man. Killing their own people is okay, you know. Very filthy scumbag people. This is very strict. I can't. They will not play because showing dead body of Iranian died by the regime. Yeah. Let us see. This is when they announced that he is dead, and this is the host of the regime. He is crying. Yeah. Are you laughing or crying? For seriously? What?
خیلی تاثیر
That's weird. Seriously. Inna lillah wa inna ilayhi laraji'un. You know. Breathe. That's okay. You will be fine. You will be fine. Why you are crying? He's in heaven now. What's wrong with you people? You are a hypocrite. Don't you dream to go to heaven always? There we go. Yeah, here like there is two scenarios. Look at this video here. Look at this one. The video is for both Iranian in the top, Iranian in the bottom. One he is beating himself, and the other one dancing in the street for the same reason. The world is crazy, isn't it? Abdul from India. Those are Abdul Shia from India. They are not even from Iran. Those are Abdul from India, by the way. Indian Abdul. Don't worry about them. They will forget about what happened by the first curry dish. Oh no, people are burning the Quran. Why you are burning the Quran? You should give it to David Wood. He's angry. He will eat it. Don't eat it. Come on, don't do that, you know. But there's an audio. I don't know what the audio is saying. What the audio is saying. Oh boy. Seriously. I thought the audio is saying something else. He's holding it with the barbecue stuff? Okay. That makes sense. You see the Iranian, you see they are making too many, I think this is like an AI images of Khamenei. I will not show it. Fake images. Let us see what else we can show you. Oh no. What else we will show you? Now, for sure, the Iranian, they will be able to hide some of their weapon. They will leave it for the last day when they come to an agreement to stop the ceasefire. Like they say, we will cease fire at 12 o'clock, let us say, so they can shoot to make themselves look sound like we still have weapon. But it's obvious that their power is disappearing so fast. Let us see here. Yeah, look at this explosion. It's hard to believe that it's real, but it is real, obviously. Look like it, I don't know. I saw different explosion from this one. I'm looking for it. Wow.
إسرائيل تشن هجوما واسع النطاق على إيران وتدمر مفاعلات نووية ومواقع
This is
تصنيع وتخزين صواريخ باليستية.
This is look like an official news. They are saying that they destroy a nuclear facility and the storage of ballistic missiles. But this is really a powerful explosion. Look at this. Wow. Yeah, this is very.
إسرائيل تشن هجوما واسع.
This is very powerful explosion. Yeah, massive. Yeah, I trust Israeli. I don't trust Trump much to finish the job. But as always, I say I trust because Trump, he have his own political agenda. For Israel, for them, it's about surviving the future. It's not about politics. You know, for Trump, it's just about politics. Yeah. This is the time when they destroyed the headquarters of Khamenei. Let us show you the explosion. It was massive too. This is done by the Israeli. All what you see is done by the Israeli. The American did not kill any of the leaders. Look at this. This is Israeli. All right. Yeah. Let's see what else. Yeah, don't mess with Israel. They will make you shish kebab. There's an explosion I'm trying to find, but where it is. Hold on. Let us stop this video, otherwise you guys you get dizzy, right? You'll get dizzy. Unless you used to be a pilot before. Let's see here. This is where, let us see, hold on a second. Yeah, most likely this is where. Yeah, I think this is an AI video, so I will not play it. You see, I'm trying to check the videos before we show it. There's too many fake videos online. A lot of fake videos. The fake videos, the purpose of them is to make the crowd, come to a conclusion so they can affect politics and politician. But victory in the ground and, action in the ground is a different story. All right, let's see what else we have. Yeah, here this is. Yeah, this is old one. Let's see this one here. Yeah, this one we saw too. Yeah. Look at this explosion here. This is massive. This is coming from the station of Erdogan, TRT. Let's come back, Erdogan. See how wide? It's like 3 kilometers wide. The whole ground is being burned. Look at this. Yeah. Let us take the audio down. Look at this. Man, it's so massive. Yeah, I think mostly there is maybe there is some kind of tunnels underground, like basements. Yeah, the whole area is totally very massive. Look at the smoke, how high it is. Yeah. Let us see what else. The Department of Defense, the Passage, those are the one who go after the civilians, arrest them. Those are the dogs, of the Iranian regime to go after you if you speak one word against the government. This is another video. This is a video from Qatar. Actually, the Gulf countries, especially Qatar, they were surprised that they send missiles and drones at their territory, because especially Qatar, they are their best friends. This is in Qatar. Allahu Akbar, Allah. Yeah. This is in Qatar. This one here in Tehran. Man, Tehran is burning. Explosions everywhere. This Iranian guy, he have a very bad phone. Yeah, there's more and more attacks and more, coming from Tehran. This one is from the north of Tehran. We saw this video already. Stop this one, guys. Sorry, I need to make you dizzy. Yeah, some explosions are really extremely massive. It's like it's obvious that this time is not like the last time. There's no kidding this time. And I think they're trying to finish the job so fast. Look at this. Yeah, this is Tehran. More strikes. Strikes are raining on the mullahs.
إسرائيل تعلن مهاجمة إيران ضمن الخبر العاجل الذي وردنا. إذن إسرائيل تعلن مهاجمة إيران الآن.
There's a strike here. Let's see. There's a strike. There's a strike. Yeah, this is just announcing. Okay. All right. This is explosion from the central of Tehran. Attack on Emirat. This is from the first day of the attack yesterday. So this is from yesterday, but we did not see it actually. So we will play it.
Some missiles launching here in Abu Dhabi.
Abu Dhabi. Abu Dhabi, but there's nothing. We thought you have the news, Potato. It turned to be you have nothing. All right. See what else we have. This is from central Tehran. Yeah, it's obvious that the things is is very bad for the Iranian regime. I mean, the sky is totally empty. They can't even defend anything. Let us see, this one is where. Yeah, this is for the Iranian Authority building here. Night. I think the attack between USA and Israel against Iran is divided. The Israeli are going after the mullahs and the sensitive targets, and the American, they are going over hitting, let us say, the Navy, like, big facilities. This is in Tehran. This is in Tehran. Let us see what else in Tehran. Those are where? Let us see. Thousands of citizens lying in the street of Tehran and celebrating. Okay, let's see this one here. This is claiming to be happening now. Let us see. This is in Tehran. Citizens celebrating. Yeah. But this doesn't mean this is happening from yesterday, even though they are posting it now, because it is about celebrating the death of Khamenei. This is, I think, the women here she was killed by the torture of the Iranian regime, and they start the revolution because of her. Hold on, where is the video? Give me a second. Here. See, this is her. They are putting her banners everywhere in the street. All right. Those are government buildings. Yeah, so the plan of the Israeli is a little bit different from the plan of Trump. Trump really, he is not the one we can trust to finish the job with the Iranian. This guy, he wanna have he wanna have his name to be bright, shiny. All what he care for is saying, I made it happen. The Israeli target is different target. They want to save themselves from the future. They want to replace the regime, because we know if we now negotiate with the new leaders, they are the same leaders anyway. I mean, those are the babies of the previous one. Nothing changed, nothing changed. So Trump, he will make a big poo-poo if he really negotiate with them again. And we do not know, Trump, he might do it. You never know. Here you see how much damage. All of those are buildings for the passage for the regime. Look, all of those are camps for militaries. Look how much demolished. Almost every building is demolished. Even though I don't think they are the hit was directly to those buildings exactly, but I think they were impacted by the explosions from far distance. I think the attack was for certain places, the most important. They will not waste their ammunition. Let us see. Look at this explosion here. This is in the east of Iran. Explosion in the port. Look. Boom. This is in the port in the city of Tashabahar. Yeah, obviously they are destroying everything they can use. Port, navy, airports. Here is an attack on the Ministry of Intelligence. Those are the one who spy at the citizen, or they prepare for terrorist attack against their neighbors. The Ministry of Intelligence became shish kebab. But I'm assuming that those buildings, all of them, they are empty it would be stupid of them to have them full, you know what I mean? Let us see here. Those are Syrian celebrating the death of Al-Khomeini. Those are the Muslim Sunni. They hate the Shia, So they are giving out baklava in the street, celebrating the death of Al-Khomeini. See how much hatred there is between Shia and Sunni, right? Yeah. Those are here in Iran, celebration in Iran. This is inside Iran. This is from yesterday. All right. Yeah. Everyone have his own party. And today, the Iranian actually they shot at one ship was passing by the Strait of Hormuz, or Strait of Hormuz, in this area, and they cause a bad damage to it. But it not. They claim that there's two ships doing like they drown them in the sea. We do not know if this is true or not. But for sure now, this passage here is closed totally, and no ships will. You know, it's very risky. Even if it became like, let us say, the American, they were able to destroy the navy in this area. Still, it's very risky for any ship to go through because they can still use their drones to attack those ships. And why any ship want to do that? And remember, those commercial ships, you will lose your insurance if you go to war zone. You know, which means you are not covered. The insurance company, they will say it's not our business. You know, you went there, you lose your. It's like normal insurance. You know, if somebody burn your house, the insurance company don't pay. You know, they pay only for accidents or natural disaster. Yeah, let us see what else. Let's see here in the news if there is anything. Day after Khamenei killed, Trump says he will talk to Iran leaders. Also says strikes could last for weeks. Yeah, it might be just you know, a politics stuff to say he's open to talk, to make those who they are opposing his attack on Iran cool down. But for me, it doesn't make sense because I think at least it's going to go for the coming 5-6 days, you know, to ensure that they dismantle everything they have. And I will not be surprised actually if the Israeli army, they send their commanders down in the ground to be sure that some facilities are clean, you know. I will not be surprised. The Israeli are capable of doing it. Trump, he will never do that. I'm very sure from that too. Because he don't want to risk, you know, his reputation and his election. And even though he will not be president anymore, that's it. This is his last term. But this guy is always potato. You know, he's not a warrior. It says here, U.S. and militarized here operation. Chief 3 U.S. soldiers killed. Paul finds sent U.S. support for attack Iran. Will resist as long as it's taken 100 of 49. Okay. Yeah. The liberals, they start making pressure on Trump. But I'm sure many of the liberals too, they support the attack too. Not all the liberals are the same. Respond to Iranian missiles impact Jerusalem area road. Okay, so there's a missiles. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think things will be finished in a few days, but Trump, he might. say, okay, I will negotiate in a few days, because those people, they will go down to their knee and they will be desperate to stop, you know. Let's see what else we have. Tourists are fleeing Dubai due to Iranian rocket. You remember I told you that this country, if one rocket fell down in Dubai, the whole country will get empty? Who remember? Look at the airport. But isn't the airport closed now? Where are they going? Look at this. Man, thousands are coming to the airport, but there's no airport. I mean, where they are going to go? And those are not tourists. What tourists? Those are people who live there. Yeah. Those countries are made of cartoon. They have no future because they can't grant their own security. Their security is dependent on others. This is explosion, I think, in the airport again. In the, let's see here. Maybe this is the airport area. I'm not sure. In Dubai, but this is from yesterday. But I know they attacked the airport twice already. Yeah, it might be the airport. Already the airport in Dubai attacked twice. Yeah. What else? What else? Yeah, like not too many update, but for sure what's happening in the ground is way more than we have as videos. Quran say Jesus' disciple followed him. What earliest writing do I show Muslims? Ignatius or perhaps apostle taught. We have the Bible only, my friend. The Bible, the Bible. There's no other earlier. We consider the Bible as the scriptures, nothing else. What do you mean? What is the book of John? What is the book? So what do you mean you don't know to show them? Like we don't have books? There's many books written after that, but we don't count, and we don't care for them. We can care for history of church. Some they became heretic, some they became truthful. However, the scriptures is the scriptures. This is our book. There's no other books. All right. Or painful is painful. However, no pain, no gain. Free from the cult, from cult Islam. Yeah, for sure. Like this is what war is about. If you don't, you go to war, your son, yourself, you might die. It's not a joke, right? So always there is some sacrifice you have to do. If you expect like anything in life, you know, like there's nothing in life happen by itself. You have to get, you know, to give something. In order to make a bread, you have to plant seed and then have wheat and then you ground it and then you uh, mix it with water and then you cook it and then you eat it. It's a long process. Uh, it's not something can happen instantly. And the other thing about war, that you might spend a lot of time building and then war can take your building down in a second. So war can cause destruction. There's no question about it. It's never about building. However, war happened for a reason. The Emirati, they closed their embassy in Iran after the attack of the Iranian on Dubai. However, there, you know, what we notice about what happened in those countries, like Emirat, Bahrain, Qatar, Saudi Arabia, they are very weak and they don't dare even to get involved. Like Iran, they shot a lot of missiles at them, but they did not dare to shoot one bullet back. You know, that is telling you that those countries are very, very weak. You know, they are even terrified to be involved. Like they attack you by hundreds of missiles. Like Emirat, they receive, I don't know, 500 missiles yesterday and drones. Like even maybe more than what they sent to Israel. Yet the Emirati, the same the Saudi, they did not dare to respond. They are terrified from Iran because they're afraid they will hit their refineries. You know, Iran for them is like the hive of the bees, and don't touch it. They are so scared. All right. Like don't touch the hives, otherwise they will go crazy on you, and that's why they keep distance. Look here, this guy from a supporter of Iran. He's an Iranian Muslim. Just to show you the post here, how silly they are. Oh, look at this picture. I like this picture actually. There's no more leaders, you know, they are gone. Especially the Iranian leaders. I mean, totally is gone. All right? Everything is gone. There's nothing left. But look how silly those people are. So this is an attack happened in Israel. And the Muslim here posting Tel Aviv. You send hundreds of missiles. One of them hit a building. Demolish your city. I mean, it's just so silly and so stupid. You potato, they make you shish kebab, you know? What, a building? And it's not even an army building. Oh boy. Let us see here. We can find something new. Anything. You know, actually, that's surprising that those Iranian, they could not hit one. Like yesterday, they announced, actually today in the morning, my time, they announced that they hit into one of the U.S. carrier, and that made me worry because this can cause big casualty. This is true, but they could not. They shot 4 missiles, and all of them they're taken down right away. Very good technology they have in their in the forces. Let us see here. I think there's an attack in Jerusalem right now. Let us see. This is in Tehran. This is in Tehran.
حاجی همه جا داره میلرزه. ریدم من حاجی ریدم. اینجا رو نگاه. حاجی همه جا.
This is all in Tehran. I think there's a debris fell down in Jerusalem. Let us see if we can find some news. Do we have anything from Jerusalem live now? Let us go to the BBC. The BBC, where is the BBC? There's no BBC. This is the BBC. This is not live BBC. Hold on. The useless BBC. Trump, he just announced all this operation will continue until our target is accomplished. Very good. I hope he will stay with this. Yeah, the Iranian, they tried to attack a base for the UK in Cyprus.
My colleague is outside.
Which is very stupid,
the
actually.
White House. What is the latest from there, Sumi?
Yeah, Louis, the latest is that it does appear that President Trump has posted a video on his Truth Social page. It appears to be about 6 minutes long. You might not be able to see on my phone, but the video is buffering and has been for about 2 minutes now. That's probably because many people are trying to access this video. Haven't been able to watch it yet, but this could presumably be the president updating us on the situation on.
Let us see if Trump, he posts something. She's saying it's hard to watch it because obviously too many people are trying to watch. All right, I see the video here. Let us see what the video is saying.
Over the past 36 hours, the United States and its partners have launched Operation Epic Fury, one of the largest, most complex, most overwhelming military offensives the world has ever seen. Nobody's seen anything like it. We have hit hundreds of targets in Iran, including Revolutionary Guard facilities, Iranian air defense systems. Just now it was announced that we knocked out 9 ships plus their naval
9
building, all in a matter of literally minutes. Iran's formerly supreme leader, Ayatollah Khamenei, is dead. This wretched and vile man had the blood of hundreds and even thousands of Americans on his hands and was responsible for the slaughter of countless thousands of innocent people all across many countries. Last night, all over Iran, the voices of the Iranian people could be heard cheering and celebrating in the streets when his death was announced. The entire military command is gone as well, and many of them want to surrender into saving their lives. They want immunity. They're calling by the thousands.
That's bad.
Combat operations continue at this time in full force, and they will continue until all of our objectives are achieved. We have very strong objectives. They could have done something 2 weeks ago, but they just couldn't get there. Earlier today, CENTCOM shared the news that 3 U.S. military service members have been killed in action. As one nation, we grieve for the true American patriots who have made the ultimate sacrifice for our nation, even as we continue the righteous mission for which they gave their lives. We pray for the full recovery of the wounded and send our immense love and eternal gratitude to the families of the fallen. And sadly, there will likely be more. Before it ends, that's the way it is. Likely be more, but we'll do everything possible where that won't be the case. But America will avenge their deaths and deliver the most punishing blow to the terrorists who have waged war against basically civilization. They have waged war against civilization itself. Our resolve, and likewise that of Israel, has never been stronger. America is now again the richest, most powerful nation in the world by far. But the only reason we enjoy the quality of life that we do and the freedom and security is we have done things that others are unable to do. But it's because of warriors who are willing to lay down their lives to do battle with our enemies. And they do battle better than anybody. An Iranian regime armed with long-range missiles and nuclear weapons would be a dire threat to every American. We cannot allow a nation that raises terrorist armies to possess such weapons, would allow them to extort the world to their evil will. Not going to let it happen. We're not happening to us, and we're not going to let it happen to others. The United States has the strongest military the world has ever seen. I rebuilt our military in my first term. There's never been a military like we possess. And frankly, there's nobody even close, but we are now using that military for good. We want to have it for good purpose. We're undertaking this massive operation not merely to ensure security for our own time and place, but for our children and their children, just as our ancestors have done for us many, many years ago. This is the duty and the burden of a free people. These actions are right and they are necessary to ensure that Americans will never have to face a radical, bloodthirsty terrorist regime armed with nuclear weapons and lots of threats. For almost 50 years, these wicked extremists have been attacking the United States while chanting the slogan, "Death to America," or "Death to Israel," or both. They are the world's #1 state sponsor of terror. We are the world's greatest and most powerful nation, so we can do something about what they do. These intolerable threats will not continue any longer. I once again urge the Revolutionary Guard, the Iranian military, police, to lay down your arms and receive full immunity or face certain death. It will be certain death. Won't be pretty. I call upon all Iranian patriots who yearn for freedom to seize this moment, to be brave, be bold, be heroic, and take back your country. America is with you. I made a promise to you, and I fulfilled that promise. The rest will be up to you, but we'll be there to help. Thank you. God bless you to our incredible warriors, and God bless the United States of America. Thank you.
All right. Well, sound good, but again, in politics, you cannot trust everything. Tomorrow it might be a different story. However, obviously, it's going to continue for some time. And, what he said now, he's asking them to surrender. And, like when a regime starts getting weaker and people who they are from the regime start noticing that they are going to be the losers, they switch side, because those people didn't have really loyalty. They have always loyalty to the winner, the stronger. Who is the strong? The regime. Yeah. The same what happened with any regime in the Middle East. Saddam Hussein. Saddam Hussein, the American, they enter Baghdad. The foreign minister, or what is called the media minister of Baghdad in Iraq, he was calling the American cows in the heart of the capital when the Americans show up from behind him. He was calling them, "Don't worry, we are destroying them, we are, etc." Oops, the American, they show right away in his back. And right away, the Iraqi, they start, beating him, and they destroy the statues of Saddam Hussein. But a day before, they were screaming, "Allahu Akbar, Saddam Hussein." So the same what happened with the Assad in Syria. Always history repeats itself. So this regime can look like strong, somehow in the appearance, but when moment come, this regime will be very fragile. All right. And what they are doing right now is making the regime very fragile. So little forces can take over. Damascus, the Syrian regime, they have an army almost of 1.5 million. This is what the average army he have. Trump, he put sanctions. Israel did beat the hell of him. Storage houses everywhere. Iranian run, Hezbollah run. He left alone. The one who occupied Damascus was not even 17 Abdul. 17 Abdul. They came in motorcycle because the whole city, the whole regime collapsed and everybody run. From all the hundreds of thousands, imagine. They run. They heard that the president ran away. Everybody says, "Uh-oh, that's it. It's over." If they stood, there's no way they can take them. But this is what happened when they are. Everybody will start thinking about himself. How I can save myself now. So the one who was with the regime, he opened the jail door. He opened, so suddenly he is making videos supporting the new coming ones. So it's so fast how they make a U-turn. And this can happen easy in Iran too. Especially we know that the Iranian, as you see, the Iranian are so fed up with this garbage regime. And they will be happy to see the change. So if the American, they have patience to continue the job, then it's going to be wonderful. I hope Trump, he will not be under pressure of Democrat and etc. And he will continue, because it might take some time. If you're expecting things to be finished in 3 days, I don't think so. This is a regime rooted in the ground for 40 years, more than 40 years. They are taking over the country. Those are Iranian dancing in the street in Los Angeles. What kind of dance this dance is? All right. Well, every country have their own culture. It's like popcorn, Yeah. Shake it, shake it. Shake it, shake it. Popcorn, popcorn. See? Israel can make things happen. Israel. Putin, he announced that the assassination of Khamenei was barbaric. And I agree with the comment. Look who is talking. I mean, look who is talking, the one who killed tens of thousands of Ukrainians using those filthy regime drones. Both of them, they killed a lot of Ukrainian. I'm sure many Ukrainians are rejoicing to see this scumbag is dead. Let us see what else. More Iranian dancing in the street. Which street? I don't know. Oh, there is bad music. We don't want to have copyright issue. Yeah. Rap music. All of this, I mean, those people are going crazy. What happened? All of this because this guy is die. He died. Okay, we hope he will die every day. Then you can have party. All of this because he died. Okay. No problem. This is a rocket in Kuwait. And looked like the American, they were able to take it down. I don't know if it's a drone or rocket. Yeah, it's a drone. It's a drone. Until now, the one who died in this war from those countries is the poor Asian workers, mostly maybe Indian, Indonesian. We do not know exactly. They keep saying Asian. So in every one of those countries, like I think in Emirati 3, all of them, they are Asian workers. They don't say which country. But it's possible they are Indian, you know. Asian countries. You know, sometimes I wonder how they allow the media to take images of airport where there is, you know, our army located. I mean, what kind of security they have? Same time, if a journalist can go and get his camera closed, like here, look at this. This is horrible, actually. Those are American bombers, American airplanes in Israel. How in the world they allow them to get so close, take those images? And what if a terrorist, he was able to go in one of those apartments and he have a B7 or RPG or something can reach here? You know, it's not far distance, you know. That's a horrible location to have your, I mean, look how many airplanes. Disaster, actually. This is easy. Security breach can happen. Not sure. You know, this is not good, actually. Right? They should not allow that to happen. You know, people are funny. They record themselves dancing and post it online. Human being is weird, huh? Okay. What they are doing? Those are Iranian dancing. Is that how you dance? I don't know. I'm convinced a lot of Iranians are crazy. All right, all right. Are you sure you don't think you are in the gym? Okay. No comment, young man. Lord have mercy. Ayatollah compound is gone, yeah. What else we can share with you? If maybe if the regime change, I can fly to Iran. What do you think, guys? We can establish a church there. I will. I will. Let us see. What else? Attack on the capital of Oman, but this is from yesterday. Look at this attack here. I'm not sure this is a headquarter for what exactly, but look like a massive attack. Very massive. Obviously, there is some kind of a storage there, you know, like the burning things. It might be fuel, maybe. Yeah, it's possible that it's a fuel. Let us see the second video. Ooh, look at this is here is a warehouse for weapon. You can tell. See how the explosion happened? When you see those things, those are rockets. So this is a warehouse for rockets. Yeah, they will keep flying. So this is maybe the beginning of the attack. A rocket, they explode, and then the fire is happening after that. So this is a warehouse for rockets, obviously. Look at how things explode. This is a video from Manama, Bahrain. And Manama have a lot of Shia. They love to see Iran victorious. As Shia Iran, not Iran. Not Iran, the liberals or the free from Islam. All of those, none of them is local. You see? I mean, those countries, they don't have local, by the way. Look, they are Indian, all Indian, Pakistan, Bangladesh. There's no local in the country. There's no local. But they are smarter than the European. They don't give citizenship to anybody. You know, they come to work and that's it. You stay here for whatever month, a year, and that's it. Here, this is the Iranian missiles coming from their ground, from their nest. Let's see what's happening. See, they are shooting their missiles. There's one there. Yeah, you know, the Iranian regime, they have limited supply of launchers. And that's normal. Like, you know, you have one gun, but you have 100 bullets, let's say, right? So for every launcher, like let's say they have 200, 300 missiles to shoot with this launcher. But now they are short of launchers. So in the coming few days, they will be able to shoot less and less missiles. And I think they will try to shoot as much as they can now before the American eliminate, especially the one who they are like made to launch the most powerful missiles they have. Let's see what else. Yeah, because they have a limited ability. If they have too many missiles but they don't have launchers, they are useless. This is attack on Dubai by ballistic missile. I'm not sure if this is today or yesterday. Let us see. Yeah. Yeah, Dubai took a big hit because they are accusing Dubai that they are siding with Israel. And it's true, you know, Dubai is taking like a very because they have no choice, not because they love the Jews, you know. But Dubai, they are trying to be smarter. Like, you know, Israel is the powerful. So who is the one can be our helper in the case of need, you know? Who can stand against Iran in case we need? American, they might not, they might just, you know, dump us. You can't trust Trump. But you can depend on Israel because this is their enemy, you know? So this is why Dubai took the biggest hit. Yeah, the funny. This is, look, this is Moody. This is Moody. Last week he was in Israel and he signed many agreements with Israel, including defense agreement. Look at the love. Look at the love of the Moody. But the same Moody, as soon as Khamenei he died, we are sorry, you know, we unbelievable how hypocrite those in the government. Oh, wow, unbelievable. Yeah, he, you know, he cry for the enemy, and he go to the enemy of the enemy, and he says he cry with them. I'm with you. I support you. Ah, what a wicked Moody. Yeah. Let us see. Actually, he was planning to go and visit Iran, by the way, after Israel. You know that? I'm serious. The plan is to visit Iran after Israel. So he came to Israel. He signed agreement. He will go to Iran to sign agreement too. Ah, Lord have mercy. This guy is so wicked. No ethic. Hmm. Let us see. I'm trying to find you the news about him going to Iran. Yeah, he was going to Iran, but things went not in the direction he want. Well, you were going to waste your time, sign agreement which will never be accomplished. The one you will sign with, he will be dead. So this is Moody. And this is the same Moody. Well, his name is Moody. I mean, what you can say? Moody. Wicked man. I will never shake hand with you. Big fat liar. Look at this. I mean, this AI is so good, huh? Look at the AI here. That is a funny one. This is Moody in Israel, pleasing Netanyahu. Faster. AI can do miracle, my friend. Oh boy. Yeah. Oh, faster. Yeah. Thank you, AI. All right. What else? I'm sure Sadhguru is his cousin. All right. What we can say. Garbage in, garbage out. Right? Garbage in, garbage out. Let us see here. Any news? Let us check out here. 3 injured. So this is the attack in Jerusalem. There was a debris fell down in a street close in Jerusalem area. And looked like there's a car is burned. And this is the area where the explosion happened. 3 injured. Moderately in Jerusalem area, Iranian missiles impact. All right. US can use UK bases for defense against the strike. Megan, David, Adam, and reversed. Seoul says number of injuries, Jerusalem missiles impact is 3. All right. PA police, Iranian missiles, several areas in the West Bank, damage home in Nablus. They are hitting even Arab area. You know, this is how bad their technology. They are hitting their friends. You know what I mean? They are hitting their own friends. Yeah, the Prime Minister of England, he announced that they can use our bases. The American, they are welcome to use our bases. Let us see.
Bana imkan verilse İsrail
Bajan, Ekaman, Pakistan, Israel. I don't know what this post is about. Let's see. Yeah, this is a warning. This is an old video from the Turkish, you know, about getting ready to fight the infidels. So he was warning the Iranian. This is the master of Erdogan.
Gelip işgal etmek istiyor. Nesine güveniyor? İran denizine 3-5 tane Amerikan uçak gemisi getirecek. Oradan füzeleri atıp Tahran'ı bombalayacak. Bütün diğer merkezleri bombalayacak. Biz ne yapacağız?
Yeah, so he's telling the Iranian, get ready, the American will come to you, build the power so you can be ready. And actually, he is the one who he is the master of Erdogan. Erdogan, after he took over, he get rid of him. Yeah, very filthy. The Turkish, they are worried now actually that Israel is taking over Iran. Because if you go to the map, and actually I believe this is the plan of Israel. It's not going to stop with Iran. Because if Israel were able to take over Iran, which is a massive land, look how big the land, it's a big. It's twice bigger than Egypt. And it's almost the same population of Egypt. So they will be having borders here. So what if the Shah, the regime, the new regime, gave Israel a base here? Possible, If they become very friends with Israel, they might allow Israel to have bases right in the borders of Turkey. And things will go wrong for Turkey. All will bring a lot of pressure. And now the Israeli, they are building what is called, let us say, bases in Cyprus, with the agreement with the Cyprus government and Greece. And they are sharing a lot of technology to build missiles and drones together, Cyprus and Greece and Israel. And now they have like pipeline for gas to go through Cyprus all the way to Greece, and that make Ankara go crazy. So I believe the plan of Israel is way bigger than just Iran. Iran is the first step. After that, they will start to gain ground in sensitive areas, so they can be a threat to anyone who want to be a threat to them. You see, the problem with Israel is a small, tiny country. So small attack can affect the whole country. They don't have land. Look how big, look how small the land. And when the stupid Israeli, they signed peace agreement, they gave half of the land actually to those so-called Palestinians, and in fact more than half of the land. Very stupid behavior. Now they're trying to fix it. They signed an agreement with the filthy Arafat. Big mistake. But anyway, so I believe the plan is way bigger than just changing regime. But changing the regime will bring a lot of comfort to the Israeli. And in the same time, all the neighbors, now they knew that Israel is not a small country. It's a superpower. They fear Israel the same they fear America. And this is very important, All the neighbors, nobody will dare to even touch his nose. They will learn from what happened to Iran and what's happening right now, a big lesson for the future. All right? Those are Muslims, they believe in intimidation and confrontation. Like, you have to confront them, not to negotiate. You confront them first and then you negotiate. This is what Trump is trying to do, actually. He's trying to confront them, bring them down to their knee, then let us negotiate. They are very arrogant, very violent, and if they think for a second they are stronger than you, they will be all over you. So the war will bring many, many consequences for the neighborhood. This is from yesterday. People in Tehran celebrating again the attack on their own country, which is weird, right? Like, you don't celebrate attack on your country. So they are whistling, celebrating. This sound you hear, like this is a Middle Eastern tradition for happiness. It sounds like barbaric, but this is what they do. See, they are laughing. This is in Tehran. Yeah, they are celebrating. This is here another explosion in Tehran.
Özellikle dün akşam saatlerinde tansiyon yeniden
This is a Turkish TV, obviously. Yeah, look like, you know, something heavily burning. Maybe it's a fuel storage or something. Let us see what else. Yeah, the Turkish are very worried about what's going on in Iran. This is a post made by Turkish. They are supporting, for sure, Iran. Muslims, you know. You see, it's a Turkish account. Zaki Ataturk, the name of the guy, the Abdul. Saying, wait, we are coming to you. We are in our way. All right? Let us see which bombshell will shelter you. And he is showing the Iranian missiles, which is shish kebab now. Most of it, let us say. Day by day is going to shrink. This is supposedly 14 hours ago. Tens of thousands of Iranian Muslims come in to mourn the murder, which is cooked by the Israeli Al Khamenei. Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. Now, I don't know if this is true or not. I suspect it's false. You know, it might be AI. You never know. But I don't think people, they will gather in such a crowd in the wartime. The video is so short, 11 seconds, so it's very possible it is an AI. Let us see. Yeah, and you know, the thing happened in the last few months is that the Russian and the Chinese, they refused to help Iran to give them any defense system. So they, let us say, they betray their friends Iran. As usual, they are your friends as long as you have milk. If you have no milk, they don't know you. What else? Yeah, there's many videos, but almost like the same explosion. You know. I don't see anything new. This is maybe new. We didn't see it yet. Yeah, very short. You know, sometimes the short one, it look real, but short one can be very suspicious. I mean, it's not even 5 seconds. You know, some people, they have like a cheap account with AI and they allow them to create a very certain. Right now, there's an attack coming into Galilee area, Israel. Yeah, it's going to be like this for some time. until they are able to strip them from most of their launchers. All right, let's see. Anything else? Yeah, look like we are out of news. Let's see here. Any news? Any new news? Yeah, the Iranian command is really gone. It's true. The personnel and the buildings. You know, that's why they have now new ones. But the new ones, obviously, I don't think they are like capable. They are like, let us say, not the ones he have. People will fear them. You know, the previous ones, they are feared. They have history of crimes and criminals, and criminals. The new ones are not known, so that might make things go lousy. US can use UK bases for defensive strike on Iran, Starmer said. Yeah, right. Who need you? Go defend your country first. Those are Iranians celebrating. This is inside Iran. I can tell from the writing here. This is inside Iran. And you see, like, inside Iran now, there's many, they don't even want to wear hijab no more. See? Women are not wearing scarf, look. And maybe for you, like, this is normal, like, but this is no, this is a big deal for, You go to jail for a long time and they will rape you, they will beat you. Iran shot today at Bahrain 61 missiles and 34 drones. Let us go to Bahrain. And see what is in Bahrain. Look like that Iran is targeting the small countries in the Gulf. Like they did not target much Saudi Arabia. Like just the first few days, the first day, like maybe 2 or 3 attacks. The rest all is going against Emirat and Bahrain because they are small, tiny countries. This is see here. This is the Shia in Bahrain. They are mourning the death of their mullahs in Iran. Bahrain have more than 70% Shia. He's saying that our leader in Iran, he is murder, right? So you see how the complex of the Middle East. Those are supposedly Arab. They live in Bahrain, but originally they are not Arab. Really, they are Persian. But by now, like they speak Arabic, etc. But they are Shia, and the majority of Bahrain is Shia, 70%. So Bahrain, in the last, let us say, 20, 30 years, they did a lot of things to change that, and they brought a lot of Pakistani to give them citizenship. So if you serve in the Bahrain military, you are from Pakistan, they bring you. You have skills in certain schools or something, etc. A pilot or whatever, or even as a soldiers, they recruit from there. They give citizenship to you and your family so they can increase the Sunni population. Let us see. Yeah. See, you will find in the news. And they stripped those people from citizenship, you know. Part 1, citizenship. Yeah. Give citizenship to Pakistani. Yeah, it says here more than 30,000 from Pakistan already. They got their citizenship in the last 2 years. Yeah. They are trying to adjust the population because the Shia, they can take over, you know. Yeah. That's why the Bahrain and Saudi Arabia, they build a bridge between Saudi Arabia and Bahrain. You know, the whole Gulf here, it used to be a Persian Gulf. The Arab, they invade this area. This is not their area. All this area was Persian Gulf from both sides. And you notice here, they are fighting over the name Persian Gulf and there's Arabian Gulf. But reality is, this is Persian Gulf. Bahrain, Qatar. You see, actually, you know the story in the Quran about Zulqarnain, you know, chapter 18, where it mentioned the word Bahrain. Anyone remember? It's mentioned in the Quran. Why? Because this is coming from the story or the legends of Gilgamesh. See? Bahrain, Bahrain, Bahrain, Bahrain. The story of Gilgamesh, Muhammad mixed it with Musa's, and this guy Al-Khudr, he found he drank from the fountain of youth. All right. Like here they translate it as the meeting of the two seas. That's false. This is Al-Bahrain. Bahrain is Bahrain. Bahrain means two seas actually, but it's Bahrain. See it?
Bahrain.
So the story coming from the legions of the Persian about Gilgamesh trying to find the secret of life, the fountain of life, and this is exactly what's mentioned in Muhammad stories about Al-Khudr. So he adopted the story, he added to his religion as usual. Right? Nothing new. Nothing new. All right? Yeah, this is why Bahrain. So Bahrain originally is part of Iran, you know. Look at those monkeys. Yeah, things is going, you know, for me, I see things going in the correct direction, but I hope Trump, he will not change his mind and switch because this guy is not stable sometime. He might come tomorrow and says, we will stop. I hope he will not do that, you know, because I'm sure there's a lot of work to be done. This regime, there's a big mistake. If we can't take it off, why wouldn't stop, right? If we can't take it off, if we can't take all its teeth, and he cannot even harm us, but then his teeth will come back. Then we did not do anything. Then we have to do attack again and again and again. Just get rid of them. One time war. We don't want to lose soldiers again. We don't want to spend money again. One-time deal. All right? Fix it. Change the whole engine. Adding some glue is not a fixing. What they are doing in the last 40 years with this regime is adding glue. Trying to, like, how we can stop this regime from doing terrorism against us. All what Western Europe and America did is the same. How we can just let them, let go, let us alone. They will not let you alone. They are preparing themselves to be stronger and stronger and stronger. And now they are weak. What if they have nukes? If they have nukes, trust me, those people will not hesitate to use it. They believe they will go to heaven. They will use it. You might say, this is crazy. They will do it. And then you find yourself, you are going to a nuclear weapon war. An American army official announced that we hit together, USA and Israel, 2,000 targets in Iran. No, Israel is muscular too. Israel is very powerful. Israel is very powerful. But for now, for Israel, it's way easier to accomplish the mission with Israel, with America. Because they have the supply, they have the new, the airplane carriers, a lot of more backup. So two military, not one. Same time, Israel will be the hub for logistics, supplying weapon and ammunition, etc. According to Moody, India will dominate the Middle East. Yeah, right. Tell Moody when his police stop using sticks to beat people in the street, we can believe him. I mean, until now, his police, they have weapon, rifle, the one they use to hunt pigs. India is in the cave time, even though they have technology now, they have very smart programmers, engineers, we know. But India is way down behind. They have no structures. The electricity keep coming off and on. Poor people in the street, it's horrible. This is why any company, when I invest in India, they have to count to 100 before they do that. India is not the same as South Korea or, I mean, street is horrible. Government is corrupt. A routine of government, you want to open a business, you have to bribe 1,000 person before you make a signature. They go and beat the police in the station. They beat the police in the stations. Everything is wrong. Hospital is horrible. I mean, everything. This Moody is dreaming about India to be super powerful. They might make weapon, but that was what make a country super powerful. It's not weapon. There's way more. Way more than this. And obviously, India is far from that. Too far. Let us see what else we have. In the end, they have a very well, they have a smart engineers, technology, programming. They do, but they have way long time to. If you go and look at China, you will notice how you cannot compare. You cannot compare. Look at this. Look at this. I just found a video here. Those are inside Tehran, in the University of Tehran. They are supporters of Hezbollah and supporters of the Crown Prince of the Shah fighting. So the one look like the one in black. Look like the one in black. They are supporting the Shah, and those who they are in the right, they are supporting the regime. Let me make this the sound lower. Yeah, that explains why they are wearing a mask. You know, they are wearing mask, so they will not take their pictures. Yeah. So you can tell, like, you know, like things is very ready. There's many, they are going to be so happy to take over the government and to replace it, you know. I hope they will continue. And here you see like how they make fake news and fake videos. Like, look at this one here. Supposedly this is a Russian airplane coming to support Tehran. And this is an airplane, they can carry nuclear weapon. For sure, this is false. And the space of Tehran is totally closed and there's nothing can fly there. This is all is AI. A lot of false news in the internet. Very funny. Hoping, dreaming for something to save their ass. The Russians, they were not there to go against Israel for a very simple reason. If they do so, Israel will support Ukraine. They have an agreement, you know, don't support our enemy, we will support your enemy. This is in Tehran. Man, that's massive. Wow. Yeah, that is massive explosion. Look at this. This is an attack on the port. Yeah, we saw like similar videos for those already. Not this one. Now next. Yeah, obviously they are subduing the country, taking all resource. The army will not be able to supply itself by anything. Here there is the Israeli targeting Iranian, or maybe this is by US command, we are not sure. Let's see. This is Iranian launcher. Boom. See, this is a long missile launcher. Bye-bye. You see, if they will take them one by one in maybe a week or two. They might be able to hide some to keep them to the last moment, you know, as I said, like to make themselves they are not out of them. But if this is continue this way, they will be out of launchers. So they will have weapon, they have missiles, but they can't shoot them. The launchers are the most important ones. And those ones are very hard to hide. They are massive. They are big trucks. And if the American and Israeli are watching the ground carefully, most likely they will be able to see where they are coming from, trace them. And they will destroy all the warehouses. Who will be in charge? This is to think this question. I mean, it's too early, but depend if the people I think what the American trying to do is trying to make the own regime to split against itself. To find someone when to split and when to make himself he want democracy. So this is the easiest way. The armed forces fighting the armed forces, because civilians are very hard for them to take over. They don't have, the one who have a weapon is the one in charge. It's very simple. So if they can make the regime split against itself, then the people will support, and that can make a big difference. Right? So I think this is mostly the plan. And I'm sure the Israeli, they have their own plan inside Israel, inside Iran. They have a lot of communication with the Iranian in the ground. And maybe they are preparing for something. I don't know. Yeah. We will find out soon. Just give it a few days. We will see what will happen. In 5-6 days from now, we will see more, things more clear. This is a video from Israel, supposedly. We don't know if it's true, because it's posted by Turkish, but maybe it's true, maybe it's not. Attack on Israel. Yeah, mostly those are debris, because they shoot the rocket or the drone in the sky, and then the debris will fall down. It's not necessarily, they are hitting the target. It's just a piece of the rocket come down burning. That's why it was burning. Yeah, this is here from Jerusalem too. This is the anti-aircraft. Shooting at the drones. Obviously, those are drones. Here we go. Bingo, bingo, bingo, bingo, bingo. Swimming in the sky looking for one. So here a piece, see? A piece of the rocket or drone fell down. Saw it? The defense hit it, but pieces come and they fell down. Yeah. All right. So this is the update we have for today. I will not keep you longer. We will see what will happen. If something urgent happened, I might go later at night. Maybe we will see. If we find more interesting news to share with you, I will go back. But it looked like the Iranian regime, obviously, they are not able to shoot same kind of missiles like you did yesterday. Obviously, the American and the Israeli are eliminating a lot of their launchers. So this is explained why Emirat today did not have too many hits, same as Bahrain. I mean, yesterday Bahrain, Emirat get more than 500 something. Today, this number is so small. And that means the Israeli and the American, they are able to eliminate their launchers, not their missiles necessarily. Because if you have missiles but you don't have launcher, it's useless. You know? Yeah, so we will see what will happen. And I might come back later, check my page, subscribe to my Patreon if you like to join us. You'll receive notification because sometimes YouTube don't send you notification if you wish. And until we see you again, we pray for victory. I mean, even this regime, if this collapse, this is going to be victory for the Iranian, because Iran will be free. Not only free, will have economy, will have government, will have justice, will have freedom. They will have their country. 90 million Iranian hostages by the Islamist filthy comeback. And wherever Islamist goes, freedom disappear. They want to force you what to eat, what to drink, what to say, what not to say, what to buy, what not to buy. I mean, the size of your window. You see, I study law, right? But you will be surprised that when you study law in the Middle East, you have to study even the highest of the wall based on Islamic law. I mean, what the wall have to do with it? Have to do. What the window have to do with the Islamic law? It have to do. What is the direction of toilet seat? Can you believe it? Even direction of toilet seat, it have to do with Islam. So you go to study law, you find yourself studying engineering, studying. You have to study you study Islam first, and then you became suddenly you became an engineer. They put their nose in economy, in buildings, in everything. And none of this, by the way, exists in Islam. It's just the fabrication of the Muslims trying to make Islam have a law, when in fact Islam have zero law. The only law, massive law they have is slavery. The rest is their own fabrication, trying to make it sound like this is coming from Allah. Yeah, even the direction of because you cannot turn your butt to the Kaaba. Go to jail. If you go to all the toilet seat in Iran or in the Middle East, you will not find one toilet seat, the butt of the guy turning to the Kaaba. It's a big crime. I'm not joking. All right? So it might be silly, you never think about it, right? So even a toilet seat direction is involved this garbage religion. Even the brush, the base you use for your toothbrush, it says halal. Shoes, it says halal. Sardine, halal. A jacket you buy, it says halal. This is telling you how much stupid they are. Like they have to stamp you as if you are a cow. All right? Fatwa, I mean judgment according to Islam, according to Allah and His Prophet. So it's a religious judgment, approving or disapproving something you want to do. Either it's forbidden or it's lawful. That's what fatwa mean. Or even to go and do jihad, It's a religious command, let us say. Yeah, like, don't you see Ali Dawah selling halal cat food? I mean, even cat food involves halal. This is why if you live in any country and you see halal, don't buy it. When you do that, by the way, you are supporting the Muslims to build mosque, to make money, because from the stickers, they make money. It's not for free. Those companies, when they put sticker of halal, they have to pay the Islamic Center for the sticker. They make a fortune from it. It's a big business, like the scam of Minnesota, Somalian. You open Islamic Center, you claim that you are qualified to give a halal sticker. Okay, and not only that, they get free food to examine it, So the company, they have to send them samples for free, and then they agree, and then you pay them for every sticker. I don't know how many cents, but imagine the number of many, canned food the company would do, how much money they make. So never buy it, by the way. And so this is against the Bible. It's forbidden for Christians, for believers, for Jews, for Christians to eat the food of the infidels. Those are infidels, pagans. Any food is a slaughter in the name of fake God, pagan God, is forbidden for you. You should not know that. You should know that. All right? So never ever buy their food. So I want to say thank you, guys. I might come back maybe in a few hours from now. I will let you know if I'm coming back. All right? God bless you and see you soon. Don't forget to leave your comment if you agree or disagree. That's your business. And we as a Christian, we agree with one thing. Not with Trump, not with Israel. We agree with the gospel of our Lord and Savior. Anything fit the gospel, we agree with it. Anything against it, we are against it. As simple as that. We don't follow a man. We don't follow a priest. We don't follow a politician. We don't follow Christian prince. We follow what the gospel say. We have one Lord and one Savior. We don't have others. Whatever he say to us, that is the command. Whatever he say don't do, we don't do. Whatever he say it's sin, it is sin. It doesn't matter what government say. Whatever he say it is lawful, it is lawful. It doesn't matter what government say. We have one Lord, one Savior, one Constitution, and that all can be found in the gospel, which is our red line. Whoever opposes it, he will be doomed. And history always repeats itself. Thank you very much for being here. May the Lord bless you. God is good. So is Jesus. And we are crusade.